Hello, hello, hello to our Geminis. Welcome to your romance reading. This reading is in regards to your significant other and your significant other's emotions and hidden feelings, secret sensual desires behind closed doors, what the future has in store, and just the overall energy for the month of May. Okay, this reading isn't just for those of you who are in relationships, but for those of you who are just romantically involved with someone. You have a twin flame or a spiritual connection with someone romantically. If you've recently separated from someone, this is also anybody that has a special connection or any type of connection for that matter that is a romantic ties to someone. This reading is for you for the month of May. So from the beginning to mid, okay? We'll do the beginning to mid. All right, let's go ahead and hop into things. All right, so for those of you who would like a private reading, click down in the description box below. All right. If you have an iPhone, you can connect with me on Instant Go. My link is there. You can purchase spiritual products and readings through Instant Go. Okay, Instant Go is an app in which you can text me, ask me questions, you can call me. Okay, I also put email address down below as well. So for those of you who don't have iPhone, you can still email me for readings. Okay, so you can email me for a reading. Okay, and I'll just send you a PayPal link. Okay, let's hop into things. Spirit, please bring forth enlightenment in regards to Gemini's significant other. How does Gemini's significant other feel about Gemini emotionally? What are their hidden emotions? What are the hidden emotions for Gemini? Okay, what does the future have in store? Okay, these are your cards, Gemini. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. Okay. Alright, Spirit, what is the overall energy for Geminis for the month of May? What is the overall energy relationship-wise in regards to this romantic connection and relationship that they have? What's the overall energy for this month? Okay. All right, bear with me while I clarify some of your cards, Gemini. Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Cups, the Power card, the King of Staves, the Temptation card, as well as the Prince of Cups, Princess of Cups. Okay, what is going on, Gemini? My goodness. My goodness. Okay, so Gemini, the overall energy for this connection, this romantic connection that you have, okay, is mystery. So lots of mysticism, okay? Lots of, lots of mysticism and mystery, okay? With this particular card, it leads me to believe that there are a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to this connection that you have. And just a lot of mysticism. I feel like there's a lot of romantic mysticism when it comes to this connection that you have with this special someone. I'm not gonna lie to you, Gemini. I do see a lot of stressful energy, that's going on when it comes to this person that you're involved with. They're stressed quite a bit. I also see some stress on your end as well, because under the deck here, we have the Fighting card. So there's definitely either some arguments between you and your significant other, or some internal battles that you've been struggling with, or your significant other has been struggling with, some struggles here. Okay, so in regards to your significant other, how your significant other secretly feels about you emotionally, their hidden feelings. Okay, so it feels like your significant other is really has a lot of choices and options because they have the Nine of Cups, okay? Cups are all about emotions, so lots of emotions, I feel like there's lots of love options that are in your significant other's life or before them. They have a lot of love options. For others of you, you're dealing with somebody that is there. It feels like they're dealing with a level of stress because there's like a lack of fulfillment either in their life or the connection that the two of you guys have. There's just a lack of fulfillment because it feels like they are looking towards this Nine of Cups energy where there's fulfillment, gaining that fulfillment in the connection, in the relationship. However, it's an exhausting situation. It's exhausting getting to that Nine of Cups. You know, it's like they're wanting that fulfillment and that happiness and that love, but something is causing exhaustion because we have the exhaustion card. And what it looks like is that for some reason they're exhausted because there's been some kind of postponement. Okay, it could be that they're waiting for some kind of, you know, maybe a commitment or to be more near to you. Maybe you guys are at a distance. Okay, I feel like some people are in relationships where they're at a distance, but there's something about, you know, wanting to have this fulfillment, this happiness, but it seems like it's been a struggle. Okay, it feels like this struggle to attain this Nine of Cups has been causing some mental anxiety and inner battles with your significant other, and maybe even some arguments between the two of you in the month of May. It calls that in the month of May. This postponement and lack of fulfillment is causing exhaustion and arguments is what I sense for the month of May. Okay, it feels like your significant other feels like you're very wise. I do feel like there is a mental connection between you and your significant other, or this person that you have a connection with. I feel like you're connected to somebody that you may be in some like college courses, or you guys have very similar interests, like going to school for the same career path is what I'm sensing. But yeah, definitely sensing some stress when it comes to pushing forward in a direction in which your significant other wants to it feels like your partner wants to move the relationship forward, but there's something that's causing some postponement and some delays. Okay, let me go ahead and clarify this wisdom card. Spirit, clarify the wisdom card for Gemini's significant other. Okay, so the card flipped over and it's the healing. So some of you guys have ended a relationship, or there was a separation, or will be a separation. It feels like someone is trying to heal from a certain situation. Okay, with a We Are the World card here, this is the number, and the number is all about endings, transformation, and change, healing. So some of you guys are either trying to heal from a certain situation that ended, or your significant other is trying to heal from a situation in which there was an end or there's postponement. I feel like there may be a bit of tension and lack of communication for some of you. There's like a lack of communication, but it feels like your significant other is wanting to attain this Nine of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely love that's there. There are romantic feelings and emotions that are present. There's an emotional connection, but there's something that's creating some blockage. There's something that's causing delays. Your significant other is wanting to move forward, and it feels like also that your significant other is wanting maturity. Okay, but something is causing a delay. Okay. What does the future have in store for you and your significant other? Okay, so I'm seeing a fire sign. A lot of you guys are connected with fire signs. So we're looking at Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, this fire sign is really trying their damnedest to turn away from these negative emotions or thoughts, or even they have other people in their ear talking, or trying to convince them of something, or trying to get them to think a certain way. And it feels like your significant other is trying to get away from these people, so to speak, or these emotions that they may be experiencing, and trying to remain positive and content. Okay, we have the contemplation card and the temptation card. So in the future, I see this fire sign. Okay, now this could be you. The fire sign could be you if a lot of you guys, or if any of you guys have fire in your charts, that could definitely be your energy. But I definitely feel like this is, the Geminis that are involved with fire signs. I'm seeing that this fire sign is confused and they're dealing with some temptation. Temptation to reach out to you, to get answers, because again, we have the mysteries card. Okay, so there's something that's unanswered that they're wanting answers to. And we have the suppression card here that was clarified for the temptation card. So they're being tempted by something. This could be tempted to, I feel like for some reason, tempted to allow these negative emotions, thoughts, or these people to get to their head. Okay. It could also be to reach out to you, but we have the suppression card. So lots of stress going on. Somebody is very stressed out because I feel like, Gemini, either you've been ignoring this person or the two of you haven't been able to come together physically because you're at a distance. That's what I'm sensing. But somebody is trying to heal from something. So it's not going to be the same situation for everyone, but I'm definitely sensing a situation in which there is some confusion. There's some temptation. Somebody is really trying to suppress their emotions. There's a lot of unanswered questions, and somebody's trying to heal from something, but they're having difficulties healing because it's like a lack of answers. It's a lack of clarity. There's a lack of, it's almost like things ended without questions being answered. Okay. But somebody is waiting though. Somebody's waiting on you. I feel like somebody's waiting for communication to come through. Okay. So what I'm seeing in the future, that's what I'm seeing in the future. I'm also seeing a love offer. I see a love offer from a water sign. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. I do feel like you, Gemini, will receive a love offer, or that you have your eye out on someone that is a water sign or that is an emotional individual, someone that's very loving and caring, someone that's very giving. Okay. I see you reaching out to this person or wanting to reach out to this person. I see an emotional connection. Okay. It feels like, Gemini, that you've taken a break in the past, or you were taking a break and you're wanting to come out of this place where you were at some point, you were in the four of swords state where you needed to take a mental break. Okay. This could very well be the same person that I'm getting up here. Okay. It could be a fire sign with water energy in their charts as well. But I'm definitely sensing that someone is ready to come out of this place where they've been quiet. They've been taking a break. They haven't really been speaking, and they're ready to move forward and either receive a love offer or give a love offer. Okay. But I see an emotional connection between two people here where, see a woman reaching out to a man, a water sign, a very giving and loving, compassionate water sign. Okay, because we have the Six of Pentacles here. So this is a giving person. I feel like this person I feel like this person was turned down at some point because they have the cup in their hand, and in spirit is saying that this person is very giving and has love to give. There's a connection here. This person has love for you, Gemini, but I feel like you took a break from this person for some reason, and now you're ready to come back into the picture and take action towards this person. That's what I'm seeing in the future. I feel like that's more so towards mid to the end of it is what I'm sensing with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what your significant other secretly desires behind closed doors. Hey, Spirit, please reveal what Gemini's significant other secretly desires behind closed doors. Okay, we have the Temperance card. Temperance is all about balance, emotional balance. And that makes sense because clearly your reading is showing that emotions are kind of out of whack on your significant other's end, and even your end as well. So temperance and balance is what your significant other is seeking. Okay, masculine energy is definitely taking control of, feminine energy, or the woman, so to speak. Okay, I'm seeing the missionary position. Okay, we got a blindfold here, so your significant other secretly desires to blindfold you. We have the 8 of clips, so your significant other desires to either, receive clip play or wanting to do that to you. And we have the King of Flesh Swords. Okay, so a woman, it looks like she's more or less either giving oral, hand job, something like that. I don't really know what's going on here because you can't see, but the woman is taking control. King of Flesh Swords, that's air energy. So that could definitely be you, Gemini, either receiving or giving. But air energy is all about talking, speaking. So this could be receiving oral while talking in a way that your significant other likes. Okay. All right. Yeah. And let's go ahead and let's get some spiritual guidance from Spirit in regards to this connection. Spirit, please give Gemini some spiritual guidance in regards to this romantic connection, relationship, or whatever it is. Whatever it may be. Spiritual guidance. Okay, so this is your card, Gemini. Embrace your emotions. Be supportive. You have both cards. One that's underneath the deck that says be supportive. The other that's saying embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Now, this completely resonates with the readings because it feels like your significant other, like I stated before, is very confused and feeling tempted to reach out and trying to keep these negative emotions or feelings or people. I feel like these are emotions. Suppressed. They're trying to suppress those feelings and those emotions, but there's confusion on your significant other's end. And like I stated, it feels like they're being put on the backboard, or you're ignoring them, Gemini. They're trying to heal from something. They're feeling really exhausted. And Spirit is saying to embrace your emotions. Okay, I don't know what they did to you, Gemini, but Spirit is saying to be kind. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Okay. So I do feel like at some point you're going to be opening up more emotionally to this person, no matter what the situation was that brought you guys to, this postponement. You're really designed to reach out, and I see you embracing your emotions at some point, even though you not want to, or you may be angry because we have a thunderbolt. You may be pissed at this person, but you still care about them a lot. So, all right, so Gemini, that is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay blessed, stay well, and Ashe.